I feel compelled to talk about the Andrew Tate situation. I'm getting hundreds of DMs from people asking me for my opinion, and I'm not sure that my opinion necessarily matters in this world, but I think there is something that needs to be talked about around this whole situation. Now, first of all, I say I'm without doubt not an Andrew Tate hater. I don't want to hate anybody in this world. And I'm also, frankly, someone that has not really commented on Andrew Tate in the last year. Now, I know a lot of people have leveraged Andrew Tate to lift up their own platforms. And there's been plenty of opportunities for me to have him on my podcast, to talk to him. I refuse to do it because I've been figuring out, what does he really stand for? What is he really about? Before judging him, I've been consuming his content. And actually that content, especially in short form, has appealed to me. Now, what I have noticed over the last 3 or 4 months, since Andrew Tate has actually been banned on major social media platforms, is a sense of moderation from Andrew Tate. Prior to that, most of the content from Andrew Tate was an element of the hook, which is how you get people's attention, something shocking, alongside some value, because he definitely has brought value in some of his content, alongside that, well, watch me more. I have a 5-year-old son, and this is what I'm scared of. I'm scared that he will one day watch content from people like Andrew Tate and believe certain things that are absolutely wrong are okay. It is not okay to talk about women as if they're bitches. It is not okay to talk about women as if they should still be, in his words, in the kitchen making his dinner. I do not believe that to be true. I've been married for nearly 15 years, and I can tell you right now, I've got a partner that's equal. We co-parent, we co-invest, we work together, and there's nothing like having an equal person. And that does not mean to say that we don't have different roles as a woman and as a man. But I do believe with all my heart that women are equal in every way. In modern society, they have exactly the same, in my opinion, abilities and skill set. And even talking about it, I laugh nervously. Did you just notice that? I laugh nervously because it's such a sensitive subject. Now, at the same time, there is a high probability that Andrew Tate perhaps knew he was going to get arrested one day for whatever activity he has been doing as an individual in business. And I honestly believe that perhaps he said, one day I'm going to get arrested, and it won't be true, because he knew he was doing something wrong and would get arrested. Now that is not the same as he is guilty. I think we have to remember the rule in modern society. No one is guilty. Everyone is innocent till proven guilty. And right now, I am not jumping on the bandwagon that he's guilty, but I am jumping on the bandwagon that young people do need a better role model when it comes to how to treat women. We cannot have come this far in the respect that women deserve to only take a step back to what it was like when Genghis Khan ran the world. That is not a reference I want to use as to what we should be doing in modern society as men. I think it's important to recognise that men and women are different. I totally appreciate that men and women have perhaps often different desires and different needs, but that's got nothing to do with any sort of equal opportunity or equal, in my opinion, ability. I will say this final thing because I'm sure to a lot of people this video could suddenly become a controversial point. It's not. I would personally not judge Andrew Tate until proof has been shown. I will also add that I do believe the Matrix is real, but the Matrix is not, and I think the word Matrix has become a funny way of explaining it, but the world is definitely controlled by a certain group of people. It is not paranoia. It is not a conspiracy theory. Just follow the money. The education system that we live in today, nearly every single education system is broken, designed to make people conform, designed to make people not take risk and do what they're meant to do, to get a shit job and to live a life that I think is debt-ridden in a society that tells you that owning a house will make you happy instead of doing what you love, and that you shouldn't start a business of your own because it's more risky to do that than work for someone else. It's absolutely not. So the system, in my opinion, is definitely a problem. The Matrix, that system that traps people into debt, into a life that doesn't make them happy, into a job that ultimately is turning people into slave minds. That side of what Andrew Tate says is absolutely, in my opinion, true. He's perhaps not putting it in a mature intellectual way, and that's perhaps getting it made dumbed down, but people are trapped by the system. You are told to get a mortgage. Once you do that, you are paying the bank's money every month. You are trapped by that system. You have to have monthly income. That means you can't easily travel the world. You can't easily experience different opportunities and careers because you have to earn money. As soon as you leave university, you have debt, you have to earn money, and therefore you get a job and you're trapped. And I believe that to be true. I will finish by saying I am someone who my ultimate goal at this stage in my life is not about making money from you. I don't need to make money from you. I want to help people. And in that respect, again, I have respected Andrew Tate. Some of his content is useful. His Hustler University, my problem with it is it teaches people to trick other people. I do not like that way of selling, that way of living. You don't need in sales to know tricks. You just need to sell something you believe in that will help the person you're selling it to. So let's just be careful with putting anybody on a pedestal, including me. At the end of the day, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. We all have our skill sets. And it's important for you as the consumer, making people like Andrew Tate famous, to recognize the difference from someone's life that person has a life that you want, and therefore you should listen to them, to a life that they make you want. I never want to drive around Europe in a Bugatti. I don't want to do that. I want to spend time with my son. I don't want to be a distant father hunting all the time, like perhaps Genghis Khan was. I don't want that. So I will never follow Andrew Tate blindly because I don't want that life. And it's not about how much money you have. It's about what you do with your time, because the only thing that money has any value, it doesn't have value buying a Bugatti. That is not value. Money is valuable only because it buys you time. And then how you spend that time matters. I've been criticized on this app for telling you that I'm retired. If I'm retired, why am I coming on social media? Because I've been able to make enough money to be able to now spend time buying time for myself, to spend time doing things that matter to me, which means helping you for free. I will never charge a course fee for my help. That's what I want to do. I want to spend my time doing that. And I've looked at people in society that I respect that have done that, people that have given up the big paycheck to go out there and help people. And I want to be that person. I don't want to be Andrew Tate. But young people don't know the difference between making money the good way and the bad way. So don't be in any hurry to make a lot of money. Be in a hurry to find purpose. And I hope that this message somehow helps a little bit. You realize that as much as it is a weird time with someone like Andrew Tate's life being on display, bits and pieces of his short form content coming out, teaching us certain things, brainwashing some of us. I mean, I literally been having slight arguments with my wife about whether Andrew Tate is good or bad. That's not really what this is about. This is about making sure that you don't get brainwashed by anyone and that you stay independent in thought and you make sure you understand your own personality and develop something for yourself. Don't let the universities brainwash you, the school system, the government, Andrew Tate or me. No one should be in control of your destiny but you. But you do need to think about what it is you're meant to be doing with your life. If I can ever help you with starting a business of your own, which I think everyone should do once in their life and everyone should experience, I personally think it's the route to freedom, then let me know. I will help you for free. I will never charge you. So watch out for fake accounts pretending to me that sometimes pretend to be me and try to ask you for this, that, and the other. I'll never ask for money and I'll always help you for free. Good luck, everybody. Stay safe out there. Be aware. Don't let these social media apps brainwash you alongside anybody that pretends to be a guru.